folks, it's Amy K. Sunday Fun Day here for you. Friday, July something 2020. 2020 sucks, but we're pushing through. I'm here tonight for happy hour. I'm going to start doing these Instagram lives every Friday at 6 p.m. so I can get maybe 1 to 2 to 3 people to join. It's going to be a hoot, so please keep checking back. I've asked a few people in my world that have kids that work 9 to 5 from home. We think the Friday happy hour at 6 is going to work. So moving forward, this is where you're going to catch me and my lovely lady behind that camera, Pamela Stubbs. So tonight, folks, we are going to be celebrating the classic mojito. I wanted to take you to the islands. I've been teasing you all week on the Instagram stories. And with this green polka dotted bow tie, we want to feel like we're at the beach. So the mojito, folks, is basically the cousin of the classic daiquiri. The daiquiri is one of my favorite drinks. I've done this on a few of my videos in the past. I don't think I've done one live, so we could do that. The classic daiquiri is 3 ingredients. Rum, a rum of your choice. I preferably like to use white. And then you have lime juice and sugar. The classic mojito is white rum, simple syrup, a sugar cube, fresh lime juice, and a bundle of the freshest mint you can find. So techniques with making the mojito is what you want to do. A lot of peeps tend to shake the mojito, which is always a no-no. And why that is because you basically don't want to over dilute it because we're going to be crushing it with a lot of ice. So I went ahead, Pam, if you can zoom in, I'm always asking Pam to zoom. I crushed the ice already because ice gets everywhere, and skills to crush ice, I recommend either a bar spoon. You can also have an ice chipper. I always give Cocktail Kingdom props. They have them for about $7. I actually do not own one. I have a lot of tools, but that is something I don't have at my home bar. So I modify. I use a bar spoon. I use the muddler. Because what you want to do with the mojito, you want to really build your glass, which we're going to use a 16-ounce glass. You want to build it with a lot of ice first, and then do a light shake, and then you want to finish the mojito and keep crushing it with ice just to keep it nice and chilled. So the other reason, and my camera woman's going to laugh at me because you don't want to shake it because when you're live, I forgot my club soda. So I'm in the kitchen getting the club soda. Here we are. So that is the last ingredients you need. You need to top it with delicious club soda of your choice. So first things first, as I always say, you want to get your shaker tin. And what we are going to do, you're going to build the shaker tin first with just the sweet ingredients and the lime. And you want to muddle it just to bring it all together. So Pam, this is your zoom in time. We are going to drop our sugar cube right there. And then we're going to take about 3 to 4 or 5 sprigs of fresh mint. And we're literally just going to pick those apart and drop those in. Boom, as my sister Jill likes when I say. And then we are going to do about 3/4 of simple. So don't be nervous. It doesn't get overly sweet because the mint really gets vibrant and mixes very well. So we are going to muddle this until that sugar cube really, really becomes one with your mint and the already simple syrup that we made ahead of time. So you really, 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 really want to muddle it until it looks about like that. So another fun little note is bartenders, yes, I admit, we do the eye roll sometimes when a guest orders a mojito because yes, it is a lot of steps, but damn it, it's a good drink. So I have to admit, I'm a bad bartender if I roll my eyes, so I'm going to stop doing that maybe. But when it's prepared right, it's quite delicious. So once all of this is muddled, You want to add some of your chipped ice into this shaker tin. Always keep a little dish towel with you. Clean bar, folks, clean bar. There's nothing that makes me more aggravated than not a clean bar, right, Brian Bartles? That's right. So now you want to finish with a full ounce of fresh lime juice, and you're going to pour that right into your shaker. Boom. And then for the rum. Now, folks, I always talk about rum. Rum is very complex. And basically, for shaken drinks like the daiquiri, like the mojito, I always suggest using a 3-year aged white. It's lighter, it's refreshing. It really brings out the flavors in what you're shaking. If you want to funk it up a little bit, I think a lot of you have heard of the terms I've used, like a funkier wine, funkier beer. You could get an aged rum. And Pam, if you can show the folks, El Dorado 12 is always a good choice. And like a good dear friend of mine, Brittany Salawanchek, if you're watching there in Maine, Brittany likes to mix aged rum and light rum together because it really makes it fun, funky. It adds the color changes. It's just a totally more complex drink. So that's for you to play. Always remember, I stress this, it's your cocktail, it's what you want. I just show you the classics, what I've learned from the pros, from the books. So this is for you. Always play, I encourage you. So last step, we're gonna do 2 full ounces of rum. And I've been saying this for what, 20 weeks now, honey? We're in COVID time, so boom, psh, add a little extra.
Feels like 52 weeks.
So now, this is what we're gonna do, a little technique. There's a technique with when you make a Bloody Mary called rolling. This is basically called, you're gonna flip it. You're just gonna kind of gently shake this in your tin just to bring everything together. Kind of even like think when you do an egg white cocktail, but you don't wanna over dilute it. So now, we are gonna dump, no straining, no nothing, because you want all of these ingredients in your glass. We are gonna dump all of this right into the tin. And I saved some more ice to chip to show you all. So we're literally just gonna bang all of this ice, and you wanna pretty much pack it until about 1/2 inch. And you wanna use approximately 14 to 16 ounce glass because of all of this ice. And again, folks, you're gonna make a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. Put that aside. You're gonna wipe up the mess. Mojitos are refreshing, folks. It is a great classic summer drink. And then we are gonna do our club soda that I forgot. So the point of the club soda, folks, is just to give it a little bit of balance at the end because there is a lot of sweetener we are adding and it just kind of cuts that a little bit. So we're just gonna give a nice little splash. Folks, I think whoever's watching, there might be 1, there might be 2 of you.
Got 4 people on right now.
But I just want to tell you, Pamela Stubbs has been an outstanding camera woman. She's here with a steady hand, holding that iPhone. I'll tell you, she deserves a lot of love. So Pam, I like to tell you always to zoom in. So you want to top it off with some fresh mint. Always with fresh mint, you want to slap it a little bit on your wrist. Really extracts that vibrant flavor and taste, and you want to just kind of set that right there. Make it as pretty as you can. And folks, this is the classic mojito. It's delicious, it's refreshing. When done right, it's not going to be over sweet. It's perfectly balanced. It's the cousin of the daiquiri. Get a straw, make sure it's a steel straw, save that environment. Aaron Pallison wants you to. And like I said, Pam, what's today? Hell, it's opening day, folks. It is happy baseball season. Yes, there's no fans in the stands, but we are cheering at home. Let's go Bucks. This one's for you. Follow me every week, folks, on Amy K Sunday Funday right here. Let's stick to these Friday happy hours. Let's get these up to 14 live viewers next week. Love you guys. Stay safe. Keep wearing your mask. Woo!